Boom, boom, hello, and welcome everybody to tonight's fantastic, lovely dinosaur action back on Magic the Gathering Arena. That was quite fantastic last night. If you didn't check it out, definitely do so. I played Magic the Gathering online and I went straight into a Pioneer League. You have to pay about $10 to enter. You need 10 event tickets, and well, I did pretty good. I went 3-2, took down Mono Black Waste Not, Is It Phoenix, and Bring to Light. I'm pretty sure all 2-0. Lost to Mono Green Devotion, but and some interesting Dimir Flash list. But it wasn't exactly optimized. It was more of a for fun spin on things. Tonight is more regular, more devastating, and I feel quite positive. When I go back to Magic the Gathering online, it's going to be very, very scary, and it's a very different client. Of course, Arena is quite a bit better to watch, so hopefully Pioneer comes sooner rather than later to Arena. It is at the end of this year, I'm pretty sure. I think I read that somewhere. Something like that. Tournament, Pioneer, all the things that are relevant in tournament or meta decks will be added in. Where's that card? Okay, good to go. Quite big tonight. Oh my goodness. That's probably about right. But yes, this is a sideboard. You can't see the 3 Thrashing Brontodons, but we'll get right to the thumbnail's sake. Damping Sphere and Torpor Orb. Speaking of Torpor Orb, that was a good finish last night. My oh my. Torpor Orb, it turns off creatures triggering enter the battlefield effects, and many of you guys are wondering, how does this make any sense? I should not use this because it hurts what Stampede Dinos does. I always play Dinos, and this is my favorite variation by far. Lots of stable ramping, because it is all tied to lands. Sunken Citadel, supercharging, powering out Castle Garenbrig's activated ability, and getting Ghalta's Stampede Tyrant, the namesake. But this is an enter the battlefield effect. To put all the creatures in my hand on the battlefield, painful. Vaultborn Tyrant, enter the battlefield effects. I don't draw cards, I don't gain life. Regisaur Alpha, Palani's Hatcher, they won't be making tokens. So it basically hurts a large portion, the majority of the deck, and Hornet Queen as well tonight, making a swarm of flying death touch creatures. We'll get to this in a second, but yeah, Torpor Orb. It's painful for me, but I only bring it in against decks where it's more painful for them. And it's not like I have no ways to get myself out of a sticky situation whenever it comes to that. Whenever I get a critical mass and I'm ready to pop off and pop the Torpor Orb, we go with Thrashing Brontodon, starting off with 1, and then Archdruid's Charm. Potentially, maybe we will get to use the second Archdruid's Charm to exile our own Torpor Orb at the end of the opponent's turn, unlocking the potential of Ghalta. Hopefully. That's always the idea, but as last night happened, I had 2 Torpor Orbs against that Bring to Light. Valky, a God of Lies, the Planeswalker, half exiled the first Torpor Orb, and then they went with Leyline Binding to temporarily exile the second one. For their turn, it came back around to me, and I was sitting on a hand of Ghalta's Stampede Tyrant, 2 Palani's Hatcher, and a Regisaur Alpha. The opponent killed themselves. I didn't even have to destroy my own Torpor Orbs, but also Damping Sphere, Orbs, Spheres, Balls. I have no fear, no limits, and it's going to bring the pain to Mono Green Devotion, which, hurt me quite a bit last night. Now we have something that hurts them. And Lotus Field, fantastic stuff. Is It Phoenix, which I don't really need much help at all. Any help. So I'll probably just leave Damping Sphere out. But it would hurt. Is It Phoenix? Absolutely. For the most part, this is against Lotus Field, Mono Green Devotion. Now we're safe. especially Mono Green Devotion. They have quite a few ways to get rid of artifacts, so that might slow them down enough. It could be a Boseiju who endures, which is always lovely. Give me an extra land, and that could get me just close enough to kill him next turn. Love it, love it. Now we don't get caught out by combo. We're good. Torpor Orb, also good. JDX, how's it going? Hopefully all is well with you. Aclazots? Articats. Articats EDH deck. Artifact Cats. Not familiar with that one. I don't play a whole lot of EDH, as many of you guys know. Usually it is best of 3. Oftentimes trying to be as competitive with this deck, and always playing dinos. Sometimes sprinkling in Brawl here on Arena, budget, variations. But I love to devastate the opponents, and Torpor Orb, along with Damping Sphere, is going to cover the angles that I'm looking to cover. Equipment something. Oh, okay. I thought it might be that with the Arte part. This is sideboard. I'm pretty sure that that's a reference to something. I must be missing it. It's on the tip of my tongue. But yes, absolutely. It's going to bring the pain. The 3 other Thrashing Brontodons, sadly there is a glitch. They are there. Missing. Oh yes, okay. Yes, absolutely. Oh, I love that movie so much. I could make some meme clips. Leonidas, when he's pushing the emissary or the messenger into the well. Yeah, that would be good. When I devastate an opponent, kind of like the Ruthless Aggression clip.
Ruthless Aggression!
I think it's pretty similar. You know, have different options when I'm about to devastate an opponent. It goes, this is Dino, or something like that. Okay, here as a companion, fantastic stuff. JDX absolutely helps out dinosaurs and cats and elementals and beasts, I believe. Oh, the 300 was good. I even liked 302 or whatever, the sequel to it. It was pretty good. Yeah. The aggression into the steamed hams. I'm working on that. Trimming it up a little bit. I've got it in my phone video editing app. We'll get there. But yeah, absolutely. Building a dinosaur deck with Kahira. Oh, devastating. Lovely potential to give all my dinosaurs +1/+1 and vigilance. That's extra ruthless because my creatures don't tap. But I say we jump into it. Leyline of Sanctity, as always, to give hexproof against Mono Black Waste Not, and continuing to waste that deck. Yeah, oh, beautiful. You are hankering for it. I can do it manually, but I do like to tie together the clips that I use just to time it perfectly. Maybe making a transition between the two, packing a better punch, and just lining it up. Yeah, right. Oh my goodness. Pardon me. Excuse me. You gotta go. Okay. You do what you gotta do. Braveheart is better. I don't know. Hard to say. But it's not hard to keep that hand. Absolutely. Hopefully, it's not Mono Black Waste Not ripping Sylvan Scrying from my hand. But I have a source of green. That source of green is Sunken Citadel. Cavernous Souls, play that. Sylvan Scrying is going to grab Castle Garenbrig and... Okay. Mono Green Devotion per... Ugh. 3 Ghalta Stampede Tyrants. This is a potential risk that you run, but I will always run for Ghalta Stampede Tyrants because it is devastating. It doesn't happen too often. How it goes. I don't know who my favorite actor would be. Yeah, that's a tough one. I'm going to have to think on it. Oh! I just top decked a Sunken Citadel. Next turn, I can't make 7. Cavern Souls is unfortunately not a forest, and Castle Garenbrig needs a forest type land to enter untapped. But yeah, hopefully we get the job done. I do love Gerard. Actually, speaking of Gerard Butler, he has the Greenland movie, the apocalyptic one with the meteor, something like that. Oh, I loved that movie. That was one of my favorites. It is nice that we can play Thrashing Brontodon, though. Potentially, if we draw land that enters untapped, we might just have enough aggression to take out the opponent next turn. If it's something like a forest, it could be dead. But we could also be dead. When they get... okay, good. It's no Nykthos. Shrine to Nyx. Very, very fortunate. Okay, phew. We're getting very fortunate that this mono green devotion opponent has not gotten that. I'll take 4. I want more damage potentially towards the opponent coming up here. Okay. The question becomes, who will they double block with? 100% I'm playing Tyrranax Rex. No doubt about it. Try and smack him. Polychronos and the Old Growth Troll will, likely double block. I'm pretty sure. Or they could just take the damage. They've got that Storm the Festival in their hand. We could be dead with a boatload of mana, even though the mono green devotion opponent doesn't have Nykthos yet. It's coming down. So, okay, it's... yeah, we were playing with fire. Greenland. Oh, so amazing. Down the wrong tube. Like I said, we're dead. Done. Okay. Well, we're not dead yet. Basically dead. Okay, that's a big guy. They'll play another copy of Polychronos. Maybe they have it in their hand, but they're transforming it. So if they get the original Polychronos Reborn, they can have that plus this new version of it, Polychronos Engine of... Okay. Well, that's something. Back to work. Oh. That's all right. Hopefully work goes well for you, Scorpion, and hopefully Damping Sphere helps me in Game 2 against pesky Mono Green Devotion. Maybe we'll live. As long as they can't play and activate or transform the Ulvenwald Oddity, giving all their creatures haste and lots of painful stuff happening there. Okay, good. Attack with everything you possibly can. That's what I want. I'll take it. If we're going to win, it's going to be by getting a land that enters untapped, playing Ghalta, plus Regisaur, plus Tyrranax Rex, and we'll find out. Forest. Cavern of Souls. Let's do it. Oh boy. Maybe they suspect something nasty is up my sleeve. Okay, that's not quite going to do it. Well, I'll just play Tyrranax Rex and we'll attack with everybody. Maybe they won't realize what Toxic does. They'll not completely block both. Okay, they will. That's all right. That's how it goes. We'll see. Tends to do the trick. Ooh. But we'll get him. Hornet Queen we don't need basically whatsoever. but we certainly need Damping Sphere, big time. Now I'm pretty sure Mono Green Devotion at least is definitely able, or more easily able, to take out a Damping Sphere, bringing in more Thrashing Brontodon to increase the chances of destroying my own Damping Sphere. It could be nice. Definitely. Two Nurturing Bristlebacks. Yeah. I want to keep in at least one. It is nice to have that potential, a little bit extra chance to see something to do for two. Damping Sphere in EDH, that would be pretty rough too, JDX. Absolutely. Oh, that's an absolute keep right there. 100% 2 Sunken Citadels plus a Sylvan Scrying. And the only Nurturing Bristleback. Also, 2 Ghalta Stampede Tyrants once again, which is interesting. Okay. Ooh, another Sylvan Scrying to boot. It is nice to test a lot of stuff, although EDH in particular has increased the price of a lot of cards that maybe wouldn't have been used otherwise, just because they could come key in particular commander decks. I'll still get into it at some point, I imagine, eventually. And it is going to be fun to test a lot of options. Oh my, we did it. The forest is really what I was looking for. Now, cross your fingers, of course, that... you know what, we'll go with that forest. We could have gone Castle Garenbrig, but if we don't play Castle, they can't get rid of it with Boseiju, I hope. Hopefully a Palani's Hatcher or a Regisaur Alpha. Could be nice to go Castle Garenbrig, get somebody big down, and then play Damping Sphere after we've done something good, hurting the opponent. Damping Sphere at some point would be nice. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. You don't always see Up the Beanstalk in Mono Green Devotion. Perhaps this opponent is trying some new stuff. Okay. I like that, but definitely setting up for Ghalta next turn. Absolutely. Grab another Castle Garenbrig just in case they do you know what. We don't need to force cycle Nurturing Bristleback, so it is quite nice. We have an additional creature. Multiple bodies. Hopefully you know what, Storm the Festival doesn't get too much. They do have a potential 7 mana, but I feel a Storm the Festival is coming down eventually. Once they get this sorted out. Taking them a while to untap a permanent there. Regisaur Palani. Oh, no hits. Hopefully it is kind of like the mono green player from last night. They went Storm the Festival, and I believe they were only able to grab 2 forests. We still didn't get... Oh, Gigantosaurus. Well, that is a body, and it is a dinosaur, which is quite nice to see. Vaultborn Tyrant next turn would also be pretty sweet. No more lands. Don't do it. Okay, well, the Thrashing Brontodon, still pretty nice. I know, Commander Crane, this is like nuts. I mean, it does make sense. It is a creature with big devotion, 5, but I don't know, if it were me, I'd probably be playing something else. We could be dead. They could play Nykthos and chain a bunch of Storm the Festivals. What can you do? Unfortunately, I'm just happy I have Damping Sphere. It's been so long since I've faced Mono Green Devotion on Arena, but it still does deadly stuff. If anybody is interested in Mono Green Devotion, don't listen to the people saying it's a dead deck, it's good. You can still do lots of fantastic things. You simply don't have Karn. That's fine. You play Vivian Arcbow Ranger, you still get a wish board with her ultimate of -5. You can grab a creature from your sideboard. You can grab a creature that deals with artifacts, a creature that exiles permanents, any number of things. But even if you don't do that, you just barf a bunch of stuff and yeah, we'll see. Okay, no Nykthos, don't do it. Don't do it. Pretty sure they played their land for the turn, maybe. Alright, we're safe. Phew. They're certainly not attacking with the Gigantosaurus. I'll just play another Ghalta Stampede. Oh, okay. No, where is Vaultborn Tyrant when you need it? My, oh my. Okay, it's time for Ruthless Aggression. Maximum attacking. I would imagine Gigantosaurus plus something else is going to block Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, so I'll just play the other copy that I have in hand. Hopefully get the job done. But if we wait at all, we are just going to be buried. It is going to be quite painful. Next turn they could get Nykthos Shrine to Nyx, and our chances would have been nixed by that point. But I'm pretty sure they'll want to take out Ghalta. You would imagine. Maybe. We'll find out. Sacrifice Thrashing Brontodon? Potentially. Maybe. Nah, let's just do damage. Okay, down to 1. Yes, I do want to play the copy, and I'll choose the right copy to keep. Okay, we'll see. Hopefully we're not dead. Oh, okay. That's how it goes. I would imagine that will be it, but you never know. This opponent might not have the Ulvenwald Oddity. Hopefully they don't. Oh, 30. Surak and Goreclaw tends to do the trick. We're dead. We're dead. No question about it. Sometimes I use Surak and Goreclaw myself, which I might down the line. Yeah. We tried to see a Damping Sphere. We didn't see Damping Sphere, and we also got flooded just a wee bit. Again, 20 lands flooded. Ugh. Happens to everybody at some point. That's okay. Gunther. Mono Black Devotion. No, that is not a keeper whatsoever. A forest is not going to do it. This could possibly. Do I want to risk it? Not really. If it is a Sunken Citadel or a Castle Garenbrig, it is kind of nice. You know what? What the heck? Let's do it. Let's do it. Go big, go home. Oh boy. Here goes nothing. Forest. Castle Garenbrig. Another Sunken Citadel, perhaps. Commercial District. Very interesting. Okay. Slick Shot show off or something like that. You never know. Yeah, I have no idea what is going on with the opponent. Oh, phew. That was a close one. We did it. Hopefully they don't have too much land destruction. At the very least, I can play castle next turn, Archdruids to put a sunken out, and maybe we can still get the job done. At least it seems like it's not a very aggressive opponent, so I think that could potentially work out. I know I've thought about using it a little bit before in the past, but is it Phoenix? I'm not too worried about that. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. Magda, the Horde Master. Sacrifice 3 treasures to make a 4/4 red scorpion dragon. Okay. 4, 7, that tends to do the trick. Oof. Oh. Maybe one turn sooner. Potentially getting that Vaultborn Tyrant down would have been pretty painful for them. Treasures enter. Whenever another creature enters. Do we want the Torpor Orb? Nah. I don't feel like the Torpor Orb. We'll keep everything the same. Of course, that was quite painful, but man, we almost got there. Yep, keep that 100%. No question about it. A Sunken in a forest with a Sylvan and an Archdruid's Charm. There's not a whole lot of explanation needed for that. Okay. Yeah, I've never really considered Scrabbling Claws too much. It's intriguing, that's for sure. Yeah. Sylvan Scrying to grab a Castle Garenbrig, playing it on turn 3, and then Archdruids. We're going to get there. Absolutely. And also starting off with the Hornet Queen, which was in the sideboard last night, but now with their flying dragons, and I don't know, I think they're basically dead at this point. Hopefully they don't have Beseiju. I'm certainly going to be crossing my fingers, but we'll choose green just in case. I don't want them to take out the Sunken that is only green. If we choose the second one to be red, that would... Okay, I think they're dead. This is what it's all about. Yeah, you're not attacking into a swarm of... Okay, well. Also quite nice. But now we deter all aggression that the opponent could possibly ever do. Your flying dragons, good luck. Do you have single target removal? Ooh. Oh boy. I have 5 creatures to deal with. The Gala greeters could, could be a little bit problematic. 3 of them now. They can make a treasure, put a counter on something, and gain a little bit of life. Legion Extruder too. Okay. It's been a while since I've seen that. Gala greeters probably are not attacking into this. Okay. Well, now they're just dead, which is quite lovely indeed. Archdruid's Charm to grab you know who. No attacks. We have to use Nurturing Bristleback to get a land. 2, 1, 2, 6. No, we don't. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Keep Nurturing Bristleback in for next turn's you know what. We'll see. No Beseiju. Don't do it. Hopefully. Maybe they have some sort of... Oh, the Bone Crusher Giant took out one of the insects. Oh my goodness.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Okay. Oh boy. Gee, I wish I had something that killed him on the spot. Man, this is a tough choice. Oh, and a Vaultborn to boot. See you later. When I do my thing, you die. Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. Mouse over it all. Marvel in your absolute devastation. Yeah, you should be chuckling. You're dead. Okay. Do I want to do anything different? That is the question. Not really. Keep it the same. Hope we can pop off just like we popped off before. I think we could get him. Doesn't seem like the most aggressive of lists, so we might be able to establish something good. I'm going to risk it again. We're on the draw, so we have an extra chance to see that second land. Very risky, but Sunken. We already have part of the package and 2 Sylvan Scryings, plus a Nurturing Bristleback. That feels good. Let's go. Excuse me. Oh boy. Castle Garenbrig. Forest. Stomping Ground. Oh! Well. There you go. I would have been happy with any land, but... Oh, and the stomp... Oh, really? That is fantastic. Do I want to go... We'll just go Castle Garenbrig. Next turn we'll go Sylvan Scrying to put a Sunken out, and turn 4 we'll make 7 for Hornet Queen. And hopefully it's not too little too late. Turn 4, 7 mana. Hopefully it's fast enough. I would think it will be. Alrighty. Here goes nothing. If at any point after turn 4 we get Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, we will be able to make 8, I hope. Oh, that darn Legion Extruder. Oh boy. It pinged us. But yeah, I'm just happy they haven't played Boseiju to take out that Castle Garenbrig. Okay, yeah. That is something. Hornet Queen, let's go. Hopefully it's buying us enough time. At the very least, I think we should be decently safe. Yeah, they take out one thing. We're okay. We're okay. Eventually. Vaultborn Tyrant next turn would be quite nice. Would be good to start gaining a little bit of life. Either we see Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, we see Archdruid's Charm to grab Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, or Vaultborn Tyrant. Carnage Tyrant, well, it's another Tyrant, but we need multiple creatures if at all possible. Nurturing Bristleback would be quite nice indeed. Buy us time, buy us definitely extra time. Now let's do that. Could have had Stomping Ground enter untapped. Palani's Hatcher might have been nice, but I'll just leave it like that, and now we wait. That's actually pretty neat. Legion Extruder making a bunch of tokens, and then the treasure untaps, and they sacrifice the treasure to make the token, and then it works with Gala greeters there. Okay, I like this. It was pretty cool. Seems to do the trick. Gala greeters seems like the thing that is sort of the engine of the deck. I've never seen this particular Gruul variation before. Seems like it's packing a pretty good punch, though. Yeah, Palani's Hatcher. Multiple bodies, really. That's where it's at. We're not quite dead yet, but if the opponent is wise, they'll go with Reflection of Kiki Jiki. They'll make the copies, the tokens, at the end of the end of my turn. Okay, they know what they're doing. All right. Another Gala greeters is not fun. Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, let's go. It's getting away from us a little bit. Another Fable. Oh boy. Oh boy. We pretty much, well, we don't quite need it next turn. We have maybe a couple more Archdruids. Something. Somebody. Archdruids. Okay. Now we're cooking. Might as well go with Sylvan Scrying. Grab some land, play it. Archdruids is going to grab Ghalta, Stampede Tyrant, and hopefully get the job done. Grab another Castle Garenbrig just in case. Maybe they can take out a Castle Garenbrig. I want to have multiple copies. That's what I'm getting at. No attacks. All right. Maybe we'll finally kill the opponent next turn. Oh boy. Here goes nothing. I still don't think they could kill us. Now, Archdruid's Charm could take out Gala Greeters. That would certainly have been perhaps helpful. But with all the creatures I have, the fact that all of theirs don't have trample, I think we should be safe. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully they don't have a way to give all their creatures trample. Oh boy. Here goes nothing. Put a stop at the end of their turn just so I don't miss this. I don't think I'm going to miss grabbing Ghalta, Stampede Tyrant, but being so excited about potentially getting him. Whew, I love it. Maybe they have a bunch of good stuff in their hand. And okay, they do. They didn't want to discard anything. I like it quite a bit. Oh boy. I think they sense something painful is... Oh, the Elder Gargaroth. That is a good thing. Reflection of Kiki Jiki is probably going to be copying it, and maybe this turn. We'll see. Perhaps they will want to attack with it, but again, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Maybe we can get the job done. We'll see. Perhaps the opponent sees red because we are kind of low, being at 11. Attack with a bunch of creatures. Okay. Okay, so they did it. Well. I like the sounds of this. That 2 life might not save him. I'm just happy that Reflection is tapped now. I'll take it. I might even take all the damage from Elder Gargaroth. It is going to sacrifice itself, so, you know, that's not too much of a problem. If we're going to win, it's going to be next turn, and I want absolute damage. Maybe. Yeah, let's do it and hope they don't have... Okay, we're good. Phew. This is my turn now. Alright, here goes nothing. Ghalta, Stampede Tyrant. Oh boy. Yeah, oh, get scared. Oh, well, we'll find out. No point in doing the math. Let's try and devastate them as good as we possibly can. I don't know if it's lethal, but we'll find out. Would have been nice to have Vaultborn Tyrant there. Pad the life total quite a bit. At the very least, they have to block with certainly a ton of creatures. Ooh, that Gala Greeters is massive. That's okay. That's okay. Make some good stuff happen. It is unfortunate that the Gala Greeters is not taken out by Carnage Tyrant. Man, that Gala Greeters put in the work. Too bad I couldn't have taken it out a little bit sooner. I think we would have been in a much better position if that was the case. That's a lot of damage. Whew. Perhaps they can save themselves, gaining that 3 life there. Hard to say. Oh, oh, I did it. Oh, that was pretty fantastic because I didn't even know if epic win. Cloaked Phantom, absolutely. I was getting worried. I think some of you guys might have been worried as well, but think back, look back. What are they at? The -2. I could have blocked with maybe that. I could have double blocked with 2 tokens. That would have taken out the Elder Gargroth, but I knew if I was going to win, I could take all the damage from that copy of the Gargroth, go down to 5. I'm still alive. I wanted to maximize the damage I dealt to them. If I had blocked with even 1 dinosaur token, that would have meant 3 less damage to the opponent. The opponent would have been left with 1. So, yeah. If I was going to win, I was going to take all that damage, maintain all the creatures, maximize the damage I dealt on the following turn, and it worked out. You might as well. In those situations, I guess. Phew. I need another cup of coffee. That's an absolute keep. 1. Oh, okay. No Thoughtseize. Turn 1, which is very nice against what might be Amalia. Okay. Oh, this is getting really good for me. I don't know. I don't really see the opponent coming back from this. We have all the mana we need. 2 Tyrranax Rexes. Deep Cavern Bat is going to get rid of Archdruid's charm, I would imagine. Either way, I get Sunken Citadel next turn. Off of the Sylvan Scrying or the Archdruids, whatever one is left. Okay. If that's what you want to do, fine by me. Now, I don't know. I would have done Archdruids. Hopefully they don't have you-know-what. But, that tends to do the trick. 2 Tyrranax Rexes, turn 4, 7 mana. Hopefully we're good. They probably have Shieldred's Edict, something like that. Mosswood Dread Knight. Oh, that is, that's a card. Oh boy. Oh, and the Vaultborn Tyrant. Okay, yeah. I would rather do Vaultborn, get the card draw, maybe get Ghalta's Stampede Tyrant, and okay, not so much. Hopefully they don't have exile effects, but hopefully Vaultborn just dies. Kill it. Kill it. Come on. Do it. Do it. Let's go. no Magic the Gathering tonight. I wanted to go back to Arena, but I could see myself maybe doing a league perhaps once a week, something like that. Oh, that's pretty good. When the opponent reveals your hand and they see 2 Tyrranax Rexes in a Vaultborn, that tends to do the trick. But Junior, 100%, I will continue to do some Magic the Gathering online. Definitely Pioneer Leagues. If I did pretty good with a more on the fun side Stampede Dinos list, this one is definitely better than the previous nights, just starting off with the Hornet Queen. And that would have saved me, likely, against that Demir Flash opponent. Lots of big flying creatures, or just flying creatures in general. And yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I'm thinking about once a week, something like that. I don't think I need to do too much different against this. Hopefully they don't have a turn 1 Thoughtseize or anything like that. We definitely got quite lucky because we'll probably be facing down Thoughtseize coming up. I don't like that either. I definitely keep it if Sylvan Scrying was in this mixture. Just having Castle Garenbrig in a forest, okay. Gotta keep something at some point. Rough. Alright. Hopefully Nurturing Bristleback doesn't... Oh, Deep Cavern Bats. Oh, good. Phew. Oh, Archdruid's Charm. Big time. That's good. It's quite positive for us. We got the 3rd land. Hopefully Archdruid sticks around. Don't go Thoughtseize. Urborg Scavengers. Now that is quite interesting. So, the Urborg Scavengers, when it enters the battlefield, exile cards. It has flying as long as a card exiled has flying. The same is true for hexproof, trample, reach, death touch, all of that stuff. This is pretty nice. We got the Archdruids, we got Sunken. We can make 6 next turn, at the very least. I'm going to choose red just in case. I have my 2 sources of green for Castle Garenbrig with both the forests, so the red source with Sunken could maybe help us cast Palani's Hatcher. But Urborg Scavenger is very, very interesting. I would imagine Ghalta's Stampede Tyrant is probably going away. I bet. Well, that's alright. Carnage Tyrant next turn would be pretty sweet as well. Okay, hey, at the very least I can play him. What did I say? I got the 2 green, I need that source of red, and now we're in a much better position. Keep up the aggression, make him spend the mana for the Masua Dread Knight. Possibly. Replay it. Do it. You know you wanna. Okay, this is getting good. Also quite nice because I have 2 Palani's Hatchers. I get 2 cracks at the eggs. And now that is just, that's going to be painful for them. Just keep up that aggression. Keep hitting them. Hit them hard. Hopefully that works. Damping Sphere. Well, I have that in my own sideboard, so I guess Thrashing Brontodon coming in potentially next game if it goes to that. Gonna have to deal with, it would have been nice to go Tyrranax Rex. That's too bad. Yeah. What can you do? Hopefully Regisaur Alpha doesn't go away. We could be almost dead. Close to dead. Ouch. Nuts. Well, not quite. Hopefully they don't play Sheoldred, because then we definitely would be. We're going down to 2. Sheoldred would finish us off, unfortunately. Don't play her. Don't do it. Okay. Oh, the opponent. Okay, I'll take it. The opponent saw red. They were so excited, and yeah, they realized their oopsie. I have 3 creatures. All of them are 3/3s. I was guaranteed to deal 6 damage. They were at 6. Yeah, they conceded because they realized, oh, crap. They just punted that completely. I don't know. I've done that before myself. Dinosaurs so focused on the aggression, and hey, I'm just happy this Golgari deck. Yeah, they don't understand the combat math, Commander Crane. Absolutely. Yeah. I've faced down Urborg Scavengers before, and it is very scary. Potentially, Zetalpa, Primal Dawn, is a pretty classic thing for this. Zetalpa has double strike, flying, trample, vigilance, all of that going into the graveyard. Urborg Scavengers exiles the opponent's own Zetalpa, and then the Urborg Scavengers gets all those abilities from Zetalpa Primal Dawn and instantly becomes deadly. Scary. It's not a pretty sight, that's for sure. Oof. Okay. Quite interesting, though. The previous opponent, we got fortunate for ourselves with the combat math, and then it kind of went downhill in a different way for this opponent. Whew. Instantly finding a match. Quite nice. That's a pretty much perfect hand right there. A Sylvan Scrying, an Archdruid's Charm, or just another... Could this be Golgari Elves? That might be a possibility. Well, I could see that happening. Oh, Golgari Fight Rigging. Okay. Well, we might just be dead. Who knows what big thing the opponent is going to be playing. They are going to have a creature with the power 7 or greater. Rotting Regisaur starts out with that, so that tends to do the trick. Pack a punch. Hopefully they hit another fight rigging. It is quite hilarious when that happens, but it basically it doesn't. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hashtag pre-recorded. They hit another fight rigging. I mean, I would imagine we're dead, but still. Oh. Okay, that's getting interesting. If we land the Hornet Queen next turn and the opponent hasn't killed us, I don't know. As long as the Rotting Regisaur doesn't somehow get trampled, the Hornet Queen might be the saving thing. 10, 11, oh. We could go down to 1, and the opponent might be done. I think that's what they're eyeing up. Rotting Regisaur going to 10. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. With the Mosswood Dread Knight, we would be dead. Dead-ish. Oh, they'll sacrifice the thing. Okay. We almost... Ghalta and Mavrin? Oh, the Vein Ripper. Okay. Okay. I don't know. They did a lot of good stuff. Torpor Orb, not helping us out much. Damping Sphere, not so much. Leyline of Sanctity. I mean, it could be a thing, but it's not like this deck is centered around targeting us. The Vein Ripper, of course, is nice to stop, but we weren't able to stop him. Yeah. Keep it all the same. I definitely want the Hornet Queen, especially because, well, it could have been quite nice right there. Whew. I don't know. Sometimes you just die. I like that. I think it's worth it. Sunken and Stomping Ground, Nurturing Bristleback, maybe we draw that. Sylvan Scrying to get the third land. Archdruids, Vaultborn. Pretty decent. Reasonable. There, oh cool. Okay, I thought it was going to be Thoughtseize. Potentially, there's the third land. Oh boy. Oh boy. Pugnacious Hammerskull is pretty devastating, that's for sure. Alright, let's go. Hornet Queen, turn 4. Hopefully that grinds their aggression to a halt, especially with that Pugnacious. Turn 3 fight rigging. There's not a whole lot you can do. Just how it goes. Okay, hey. Bunch of big stuff. But also, this. That's what I want to be doing. So yeah, cross your fingers they don't have trample. But this should be good. It means the opponent won't attack into it. We might have enough time, especially playing the Vaultborn Tyrant next turn. Start to draw some cards and gain some life and maybe get them. We'll see. At the very least, we should have a turn or two, I would think. It is pretty nice, though. With the Rotting Regisaur, they have to discard a card at the beginning of their upkeep every turn, so that's going to hurt them. I like hurting them. Yeah, well, okay. They played the second fight rigging to get a third fight rigging. Maybe the third fight rigging gained or exiled a fourth fight rigging. Well, we'll see. Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, let's do it. Maybe. We're definitely not attacking, that's for sure. And they certainly don't want to attack into the Vaultborn Tyrant because that's also going to feel bad if it dies. I don't know what they're going to do. Just have to hope it's not too painful, whatever is on this fight rigging here. Oh boy, nothing big. Another Pugnacious Hammerskull is not going to do the trick at all. Another Hornet Queen, though. That is quite nice, although I want the card draws. I want Palani's Hatcher, multiple creatures to block even more. I want to draw into the Ghalta Stampede. Oh, Tyrant. Tyrant as soon as possible. Okay, we just wait. Maybe this will be it. Oh boy. Dead next turn. I hope. They only have a potential 3 mana, so I think, we could get the job done. Hornet Queen is the saving thing, big time. Oh boy, that Mosswood Dread Knight is getting big. Oh, okay. That's what you want to do. Maybe they're thinking that's what I'm gonna do. One thing. Just to make sure we take it out. I like that. I believe they'll spend the mana to play it. I wanted to preserve Vaultborn. I felt like it could die. I would get a card draw, but then they might use removal on the token, and I wouldn't have the Vaultborn out at all on the following turn for when I go with Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. I didn't want that to happen. Possibly. Okay, okay. Here goes nothing. Draw something big. You can do it. Okay, another Hornet Queen tends to do the trick and certainly pack a punch. Ooh, ouch. I guess, yeah, that might get him. Okay.
You have no power here.
Man, that's a lot of creatures. Oh. Yeah, that's a lot of Hornet Queens. I have so many flying insects, I could completely block a Pugnacious Hammerskull. The 8/8 with 8. I don't need to do that. Yeah, block the Vaultborn and then give me a copy and gain me more life. Then the copy enters untap, so another creature to block next turn. I'll take it. Oh boy. Pretty sure that should be lethal. Oh yeah, big time. Oh. Man, Hornet Queen does a trick like nothing else. But we got pretty fortunate. They didn't get any big trampoly things, and they didn't get the Vein Ripper. Yeah, keep it the same. Again, I still think Thoughtseize might be in the mixture. I'm just happy we haven't seen it yet. Hopefully we continue to not see it. Ugh. I kind of like that, a little bit. Maybe. Nah, could be better. Oh, that's worse. Okay, oh, it's worse again. Okay, well, that's definitely going to be the keeper. We have to keep it at some point. Should have kept that first hand. Ouch. Okay, yeah, a Sunken Citadel. Oh boy. But yeah, that first hand, 3 lands, 2 Nurturing Bristlebacks. We were looking at 5 lands, potentially drawing into maybe an Archdruid or a Sylvan Scrying. Would have been pretty nice. Okay, the classic turn that they seem to often be doing. Castle Garenbrig next turn would be nice. Oh, they got a Ghalta and Mavrin. Okay, so it is that. Just general Golgari. Cheat out a bunch of painful stuff. Hopefully it's not a Ghalta and Mavrin in the top 5. We might be done for. Another fight rigging. Do it. You know you want it. Okay. Hey, that's how it goes. You know? Not much more you can do. Sometimes you just lose. Absolutely. Would I do anything specifically against that deck? Well, not so much. It's not super common, but if it was, I'd figure something out. Maybe taking out fight rigging, taking out the mana dork, because that is absolutely key. Keeping him off of the 3 mana, stopping Rotting Regisaur, possibly the fight rigging as well. Yeah, okay. Leave it there for tonight. Pretty fantastic all around. I had a good time, as always. Very, very interesting though. Hopefully Mono Black Waste Not comes back. I love facing that, and hopefully Azorius Control again, but that is pretty much non-existent. Or any control deck. They wait to do something, but I do something, I build it up, and then I devastate them. We'll get there. Eventually we'll see it again. Hopefully you guys have a good night, a morning, evening, afternoon, whenever it is, and see you next time. Peace.